The top weight towards the left of the picture, Royal Judgment, towards the right, Drumcondra. Just in behind them, Ashley House, who's over on the right, tracked by his stable companion, Political Pop. That's Lewis Holmes on the near side. Everly second. All safely over it. Now coming to the first of the ditches. Royal Judgment from Drumcondra, Ashley House, Lewis Holmes, Scott Lane and Political Pop, the first ditch. And now the water. Royal Judgment from Drumcondra, Lewis Holmes, Ashley House, Scott Lane and Political Pop. So out into the country. That was number 4 of the 22 obstacles in all. The next ditch will be the last down the back stretch, number 9. You can hear him going 11 to 8 the field in running. And Royal Judgment in the lead from Drumcondra, Lewis Holmes, Ashley House on the inside. On the outside is Scott Lane, the back marker, Political Pop at the moment, going quite a steady pace. Royal Judgment and Drumcondra as they come to the next. Number 5 this. Royal Judgment, Drumcondra and Ashley House. Jumped up well there, then Lewis Holmes, Scott Lane and Political Pop, another plain one. On over the 6th. Royal Judgment, Drumcondra, Ashley House, Scott Lane, Political Pop and Lewis Holmes, very close together. Over the 7th, Royal Judgment. From Drumcondra, Ashley House, Lewis Holmes over on the outside, Scott Lane close, Political Pop just the back marker as they jump the 8th. And now coming to another ditch. Richard Rowe, a double scorer at Sandown yesterday. Could have had 5 rides at Sandown. He had to ride Royal Judgment. Lands in the lead over the ditch. Mistake by Political Pop there. In rear. Royal Judgment from Ashley House, Drumcondra on the inside of Lewis Holmes, then Scott Lane and Political Pop. The first in the straight this time will be number 10 of the 22 in all. Royal Judgment from Drumcondra, Lewis Holmes, Ashley House, Scott Lane and Political Pop. Royal Judgment being offered at evens without the favourite at the moment in the ring. That's the favourite over on the far side, Ashley House. Going very strongly, as they all are at the moment. Another plain one this. Royal Judgment, Ashley House and Drumcondra. Political Pop, Scott Lane and Lewis Holmes. This will be the final fence on the next circuit. Number 12 this time. Ashley House and Royal Judgment pretty well together there. And Drumcondra just pecked a little. Now a ditch. It's the penultimate ditch this. Ashley House on the right. Royal Judgment on the left. They land together from Drumcondra, Lewis Holmes, Scott Lane and Political Pop and come down to the water now. Ashley House and Royal Judgment. Very little between them. Over the water. Drumcondra third, Lewis Holmes, Scott Lane and Political Pop very close. And Ashley House and Robert Earnshaw with the initiative now from the top weight, Royal Judgment. A lot of weight between them. 1 stone 6, 20 pounds between them. And Ashley House on the inside of Royal Judgment, then Lewis Holmes, Drumcondra, Scott Lane and Political Pop. Number 15, Ashley House from Royal Judgment. And a beautiful jump by Ashley House, and really got some ground there and has opened up a significant gap of about 5 lengths over Royal Judgment, Lewis Holmes, Drumcondra as they come to the 16th. Ashley House from Royal Judgment, Lewis Holmes, Scott Lane, Political Pop and Drumcondra very close in behind them. 6 from home. Ashley House from Royal Judgment. Royal Judgment's made some ground there. Another mistake by Political Pop on the inside. Coming down to another plain one. 5 from home. Ashley House from Royal Judgment. And now the final ditch. Ashley House clear of Royal Judgment, Drumcondra, Political Pop on the inside, Lewis Holmes and Scott Lane at the final ditch, 4 from home. Ashley House lands in the lead from Royal Judgment, Political Pop on the inner. Then Lewis Holmes quickening a bit now. And Royal Judgment definitely reducing that gap now, Richard Rowe. And also the leader going very easily, both the first 2 going easily at the moment as they turn for home with just 3 fences left to jump in this Portal Developments Grand National Trial. Ashley House getting £20 from Royal Judgment. Coming down to this 3rd last fence, the leader, Ashley House from Royal Judgment, and Lewis Holmes on the inside. Coming down now to the 2nd last fence, Ashley House, Lewis Holmes on the far side. Royal Judgment weakening a little maybe at the 2nd last. Ashley House lands in the lead from Lewis Holmes, a faller there. And it's Ashley House now from Royal Judgment. Lewis Holmes, the horse all right, haven't seen his rider rise yet, but they come to the final fence now. Robert Earnshaw on Ashley House from Richard Rowe on Royal Judgment at the final fence. Ashley House lands in the lead. Oh, he made a mistake there, Ashley House, but he got away with it. And it's Ashley House from Royal Judgment as they race into the closing stages. Richard Rowe making a determined bid now on Royal Judgment, but Ashley House holding him as they come into the final 150 yards. Ashley House from Royal Judgment, and Ashley House making good news of that £20 concession. It's Ashley House from Royal Judgment. Royal Judgment finishing well, but he's not going to catch this one as they come to the line. It's Ashley House from Royal Judgment at the line. Ashley House is the winner. Royal Judgment is 2nd. Political Pop gets up to be 3rd. A 1-3 for Michael Dickinson. Then Drumcondra and Scott Lane. And looking down the course, I see that Lewis Holmes' rider got up on his feet all right. Lewis Holmes himself was all right.